Liz Johnston confirms breakup with Bryce Bolden. And Liz again, a high-risk pregnancy, family tensed. Pregnant Liz Johnston's baby girl, a dwarf? I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello viewers, I am Toya. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Liz Johnston confirms breakup with Bryce Bolden. Thus, Liz states, Bryce and I are no longer living together. We have split up. When we were in a relationship, it felt more like roommates. TLC excels in giving viewers a glimpse into the lives of people who are dealing with various situations. A dwarf family is the subject of the reality TV program 7 Little Johnstons. Numerous children are raised by Trent and Amber. Their adopted children are Emma Lee, Alex Joseph, Anne Marie, and Jonah. Elizabeth and Jonah are their biological children. Throughout the entire episode, it has been fascinating to follow Elizabeth's relationship with her boyfriend, Bryce Bolden. Do they now date again? A new update is provided here. In April 2019, Elizabeth and Bryce started dating. Watchers of 7 Little Johnstons witnessed the development of their relationship, including Bryce's decision at the conclusion of Season 12 to postpone moving in with Elizabeth in order to gain more financial stability. The happy pair had moved in together by the conclusion of Season 13, but they were still getting used to each other and their new lifestyle. When Elizabeth removed all of the pictures of Bryce from her Instagram account in April 2023, rumors started to circulate about a potential breakup. Bryce, meanwhile, quickly refuted these allegations. He reassured a worried fan on his Instagram post by saying, "Yes, we're still together." Cause. Liz confesses that she and Bryce split up permanently in a teaser for Season 14 of 7 Little Johnstons. It appears that Bryce and I are no longer together, she says in a preview video. Overtaken by emotion, Liz withdraws for a minute to gather herself before explaining why they were separating. Thus, Bryce and I are no longer cohabiting. We've broken up, she admits. When we were in a relationship, it seemed more like roommates than living together. I am not the type of person that wants to be in a relationship where there isn't any love or simply, spark, so I couldn't live like that. Recalling her parents' enduring love, Liz says she wants a meaningful relationship, but knows she can't have it with someone who settles for mediocrity. I want that, she goes on, but I can't do it with someone who is content to be in a good relationship, a mediocre one. Furthermore, I'm not the kind of person who belongs in a mediocre or good relationship. When Liz thinks back on her mental state, she acknowledges that she's been dealing with a lot of emotions, most notably anger from the sudden changes. She does stress that Bryce is still, in his core, a decent person. In the end, Liz says, I can't live like that when the relationship starts to mentally affect someone, when they don't feel like they're loved. And they tried everything to keep the relationship going and to keep the spark alive. And then now they're exhausted from it, and then they just get pretty much depressed. Liz and Bryce made their first kid announcement together in September 2023. The couple celebrated with a sweet picture of themselves holding hands in front of a banner that read, "Baby coming November 2023, and featured a sonogram. But because Liz had achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism, her parents, Trent and Amber, expressed concerns about the difficulties of her high-risk pregnancy. The pair discussed the difficulties that women with this illness face after childbirth in an interview with People. Elizabeth must thus undergo a C-section under general anesthesia, which renders her completely unconscious and extremely difficult to remove the baby quickly, Amber stated. Our pelvis is too narrow and, in a sense, kind of fused. Leighton Drew Bolden, Liz and Bryce's daughter, was born on Friday, November 3, 2023. We couldn't be more in love with you, was how the couple expressed their utterly overwhelming love for their newborn on Instagram. Trent and Amber expressed their happiness to see Liz embracing her new role as a mother as Leighton adjusts to her new environment. According to Amber, who spoke to People about their deeper relationship, I will say that she and I have probably become even closer because now she's a mom. Trent thought about how, when their kids grow up and become parents themselves, parental wisdom always sets in. For 22 years, this is what we have been telling you. You don't understand it until you have your own child. He laughed further. And we told her that these were Elizabeth's easy days, as we had promised. The difficult times come, however, when they start to resemble you and you decide to wait to inform your parents that you're 21 weeks pregnant. But watching your kids grow up is incredible, he explained. And Elizabeth is a nurse, and she already has a huge, tender love and caring bone in her body. And that helps to be a mom too. Liz and Bryce have remained close since the birth of their baby, but it's unclear if they are just co-parenting or have made up their minds romantically. With the Johnston family, they enjoyed Leighton's first Thanksgiving and Christmas. And in December 2023, Bryce even sent Liz heartfelt birthday wishes. Liz had a high-risk pregnancy. Family was tensed. Fans of TLC are ecstatic about the return of their cherished family on television. March 12 marks the return of 7 Little Johnstons to television. Season 14's trailer is currently available. Fans also have a lot of exciting things in store. The trailer gave fans a lot to see. They observed Trent and Amber preparing to make their 25th anniversary celebration more exciting. Emma and Alex tackle high school in the interim. Anna buys a property. The disclosure of the pregnancy, however, was the most awaited part. But then there's a scary scenario where Liz and Trent tell us that Liz is pregnant with a very dangerous disease. The Johnston family had rejoiced over the birth of their newest member. In September 2023, Liz made her pregnancy public. On November 3, 2023, Leighton Drew Bolden, her daughter, was born. When they saw the infant, a large number of 7 Little Johnstons supporters were thrilled and sent congratulations. But now, Liz's pregnancy will be shown to us in greater detail. After learning about the pregnancy, fans had been curious. They were curious to find out how Trent and Amber had responded. Fortunately, the teaser offered some clarification. However, the entire tale is somewhat harrowing and upsetting. Since Trent and Amber hold fairly traditional views regarding dating and relationships, Trent's initial reaction was disappointment. But his dissatisfaction quickly gave way to worries about his daughter's health. There's a reason why Trent and Amber adopted their other children. It's because pregnancy isn't particularly friendly with achondroplasia dwarfism. Moms with achondroplasia have smaller pelvic bones, as Amber and Trent clarified. Due to the high-risk nature of their pregnancies, they must have cesarean sections performed. This implies that Liz will have high-risk pregnancies in the future. Fans of 7 Little Johnston are now a little concerned. However, the 7 Little Johnston Season 14 trailer made it clear that viewers would need to watch the entire season to find out how things worked out. 7 Little Johnston Season 14 is highly anticipated by fans. Regarding what they desired to see, they also had specific requests. It appears that TLC may have paid attention to these requests. In the following season, fans will be able to witness both Liz's pregnancy and the reveal. Viewers saw Trent and Amber discover the pregnancy in the trailer. Furthermore, it would be an understatement to say they are concerned for their daughter's well-being. Liz was described as having achondroplasia dwarfism by Trent and Amber, which is characterized by a tiny pelvic bone. It is therefore necessary for Liz to have a cesarean section. These will be high-risk pregnancies for her. Fans therefore fear for Liz's safety during childbirth. The family is racing to the hospital as the trailer closes, though, because Liz is about to give birth. Accordingly, baby Leighton may also be a cast member in Season 14. Yet as of right now, nothing is certain. For the forthcoming season, are you also excited? Will Leighton also be on TV, in your opinion? In the comments, let us know. Is Liz Johnston's baby girl a dwarf? It's finally here. Elizabeth Liz Johnston gave birth to her daughter. Fans of TLC's 7 Little Johnstons have a major question, though it is a difficult and unpleasant one to ask. Does Leighton Drew Bolden share her mother's dwarfism? Or does Liz's daughter have Bryce as a father figure? CTV shows Ace's analysis of whether Liz Johnston's kid is a small person by continuing to read. TV shows Ace asked followers a few weeks ago if they believed Liz's unborn child would likewise be dwarfed. TV shows Ace also discussed the statistical evidence that suggests her daughter may be a small person. Lee Tinnett's finally here. Drew Bolden. Instagram has been overrun with photos of the newest member of the Johnston family. However, the great issue that people still have is she a little person? Moreover, is it even proper to raise this question? We couldn't be more in love with you, Leighton Drew Bolden. 5 lips 10 ounces 19 inches long of pure sweetness, said Liz and Bryce in a shared post. Regretfully, the post did not specify if Liz Johnston's infant daughter was a dwarf. Nonetheless, with her birth measurements, fans of 7 little Johnstons can conjecture. Bryce Bolden and Liz Johnston had a 50% chance of giving birth to a child that had achondroplasia, according to Medical News Today. A newborn with achondroplasia typically weighs between 12 and 13 inches. Elizabeth Johnston disclosed on Instagram that her infant daughter measured 19 inches. According to statistics, the likelihood of a 19-inch newborn having achondroplasia is very low. Considering this, the majority of 7 Little Johnston supporters interpret this material to suggest that Leighton Drew Bolden is not a small person. Numerous admirers have drawn notice to her 19 inches after hearing about her birth. These admirers concur that the length definitely suggests Elizabeth's little daughter is not a dwarf. Liz Johnston and her boyfriend Bryce Bolden can want to notify followers on social media about this, but it's improbable that they'll go in this direction. If Liz Johnston's birth is documented on 7 Little Johnstons, they might decide not to disclose on the show if the child is a dwarf. As with the birth story, Liz and Bryce may also choose to sell the inside scoop to a media outlet regarding whether the kid is a small person. Currently, the majority of fans may be quite certain that Liz Johnston's child is not a tiny person. But based on the evidence at hand, this is only conjecture. Neither Bryce Bolden nor Liz Johnston have verified it. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.